You got to let it go. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel, you guys. So look, the other day I got notification from PlayStation that they was releasing pre-orders at GameStop for the PS5. So I didn't have any expectation on actually camping out, but tell them by the title, we camped out. And babe, do you want to tell them how long we camped out for?
So you guys, Kevin camped out a little bit longer than me, but for the most part, we both camped out for 18 hours.
You guys, I have been trying to get the PlayStation 5 ever since they released for pre-order online, and I got notification for PlayStation, and I was like, man, I gotta do it. My cousin came into town that day. I was like, Cuzzo, can you hang out with Cassandra for a little bit? Because I mean, they're two females, so I was like, you know what? They're actually gonna, you know, have fun together. So I was like, I'm gonna go wait, and babe, can you come back later so we can possibly get two and maybe do a giveaway on the channel? And pretty much that's what we did, you guys. We camped out. I was out there from 6:30 all the way to 12 p.m. You guys, I was so mad because to find out that they opened up at 12 p.m. it was just like, I already knew it was gonna be hot. I already knew that I was gonna have like a little funky smell, like sticky and everything. So it was hard to actually get in the zone of wanting to stay outside, but we did it. And it was a crazy experience. But you want to tell them how your experience was?
Yeah,
camping out?
So it was, what day was it? Thursday night?
What day was it?
Yeah, it was Thursday night.
Okay.
So, I mean, Thursday evening. So
okay.
Thursday evening, we pulled up to the GameStop. And we went to go check to see if somebody was waiting in line already.
Yeah.
Because we found out that there was only going to be 10 PS5s available. So the first 10 people that were in line were gonna for sure get it, you know? So we wanted to make sure there was nobody in line when we pulled up to the GameStop Thursday evening at 6:30 p.m. Somebody was already in line for the next day at 12 p.m. For Friday at 12 p.m. Somebody was there Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So once we seen that, Kevin was like, you know what, I need to come back and get in line. So Kevin came back home. He threw on some chill clothes. We went back to GameStop, and you pulled up and you got right behind the guy. And we also took an extra chair for me. So you put up in line, and then
super smart
also
with it.
An extra chair for me, because it was gonna be my spot in line.
So look, you guys, I had told her that there's probably no way we're gonna be able to get a PlayStation. I said these people probably started camping out the day that the tweet was released. All right. So to go there and see only one person in line, I said, if I don't camp out with this guy, and I don't get the PlayStation 5, it'll be because this moment in time right now. I could get it. It's within my grips. It's within my grasp. Like, I knew that it was on me. It was on me. And I was like, you know what? Babe, take me home. I gotta go back out there. So she took me home. Yeah. I went back out there. The guy said he was out there from 2:30. So he had only been out there for 5 hours, and at this time it was 6:30. So, you know,
he was already there for a few hours before Kevin pulled up.
Yep, so like she said, I went out there and I put my seat right beside. So I was number 2 in line, she was number 3. We got pictures to prove it. We posted them up on the screen right there, you guys. Oh my God, we got the PS5.
So yeah, so then that was Thursday evening. I dropped him off. His cousin came into town, and we felt bad because we were gonna be pretty much in line. And
I was gonna be in line.
You were gonna be in line,
but
and at the same time, I had to go take you some food, make sure you was fed.
She held me down.
I had to go take you your charger. You were there all night. I think I went back at like
She went back a few times. No, I think you went back a little bit before midnight. We chilled for a little bit. I did a couple things. I had the calf and stuff like that. So
I went back, around 11 or so, like 10 or 11. I went back to make sure, like, I give you your food, bring you some water, give you all the good stuff. And I also took Marley up there with me to see if maybe Marley would be able to hang out with us during the camp out, but he honestly, I feel like he did not want to camp out. He did not want to camp out, you guys. So I brought my service dog out there. He was just like not having it. Like, but he was very chill.
he just didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
And, like, you could kind of tell. So
he was
she
all
ended up taking him
grumpy,
back.
like he was grunting and stuff. He was
Yeah.
like, And I'm just like, oh, he's gonna be making these noises all night if I don't take
Yeah.
him back. So I ended up bringing Marley back to the house, and then by this time it was probably like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I come back home and Kevin's cousin is still up. So I stayed up until maybe like literally like till 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I went back at 4 a.m.
Hold up, listen.
And what did you do?
She said she was coming back at 4.
Yeah.
Right? So look.
Yeah, what'd you do within all 1 and 4? What'd
So
you do?
I'm about to give you guys a rundown. So the guys, so after I jump in line, I put my seat beside me, another guy was coming up to GameStop seeing that they was having systems. He was like, I gotta get one too. Like, so he came over there, he sat down. Another guy came over, he sat down. So these guys that were in line with me, we kind of like formed like this little bond. And like, yo, like we really had a really good time together. We was watching movies up there. We was playing the game. He brought like a Nintendo Switch. He had like 4 different controllers. We was all playing the game and stuff like that. So like, I really was having a good time waiting on Cassandra to come back. But at this time, it's around like I said, like 1, 2 o'clock whenever she leaves and everything.
Yeah.
So right now, we know who's in line. We know who got what. You know, like what numbers?
Already, I'm 1, you're 2, you're 3, oh, you're 4, you're 5. Like, you know.
We already got that. We already got that established. So right now, this is like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all hanging out, watching movies. So you're not really in line. You're just, you know, right there in the little patio area in front of GameStop watching movies. And
So come 3 o'clock, you know, it's that time to where it's starting to take its toll on us. So now we all come up with this thing. Hey, they gonna go, like 2 people gonna go sleep in car. We gonna sleep in shifts. 2 people gonna go sleep in car. 2 people gonna stay out there. So they went to the car. I was out there chilling, like, you know, like I ain't gonna lie, I was falling asleep. I was pretty much like knocked out half the time. I was, you know, sleeping and stuff like that. And I was like what was keeping me going was the fact that I knew she was coming back, and I knew that I was gonna be able to go in the car and sleep. And I was like, I'm about to go there and knock out. And she said she was coming back at 4, which she didn't come back at 4.
it was like 4:20.
Look, I caught her at 3:55 because I knew she wasn't up. Because she said, I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
Like if I wouldn't have called you, you wouldn't have came. You know that,
My
right?
alarm was gonna go off at 4.
I don't believe it.
And you called me like before my alarm goes
I
off.
called her at 3:55 because I was like, because she said I'm going to be here at 4. Or did you say you was leaving at 4?
I didn't think you were gonna take it literal. I was gonna leave.
I needed somewhere to go to sleep.
I was like, I'm gonna leave the house at 4. Like, I'm not gonna be there at 4. I'm gonna leave. It's around the same time. You know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna catch traffic. I'm gonna be there in less than 5. But I end up 4 o'clock waking up, going up there, and I pull up. Kevin is exhausted. I can tell.
Ooh.
He is you're just sleepy.
Yeah.
And then I go up there and I see kind of like the line and you know, I see the chairs.
It got a little bit bigger.
I see the chairs, but half the people are gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, are they in the car? Like, you know, half the people are not in line, but you can see their chair. So I'm like, oh, they must be asleep.
So by this time, it's 8 people. It's 8 people, but outside it's only 2 people actually out there. But there's 8 chairs out there. Yeah, so she is right. There was only 8 chairs out there. So I was so shocked whenever I got into the car and did my thing, and I was really about to take a nap. She said, do you want me to go out there and put in my time?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Yes. I was like,
I didn't want people to think that you were just sitting there with an extra chair and think it was like you and not me. You know
but you had came out there and you sat out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
So that kind of put like a face to the chair.
Right.
So you ain't have to really, you know what I mean? And I had already put in my work, you know, watching their seats while they would sleep. So I was like, you know what, we gonna chill. So I believe that I kind of overslept a little bit because we didn't get out the car till like 6:30.
So yeah, so we went in. You ended up going in the car like at 4:30, 4:30 in the morning, and we didn't get out the car until like 7.
Oh, what's happening?
Like
no, you right.
It
no,
was
you
like
know.
6:40.
No, you right. It was around 7.
It was 6:40. It was sunrise at this point. By the time we finished our nap, like
the sun was coming up for real.
The sun was up, so it was 7 o'clock. We get up and we're like, all right, let's go get in line. At this point, 7 o'clock in the morning.
At this point, at 7 o'clock, all the chairs are filled up now.
Yeah, so then we get up, it's morning time, sun is up, and we get out the car, everybody's like in their chair lined up.
Because 2 more people came, so now that filled up the 10 spots. And by this time, there's still more people coming. Hey, how many they got? 10, blah, blah. Like some people are coming back, some people aren't coming back. But at this time, as we're getting out the car, all the slots are filled up. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go out there, get our seats, and we're gonna like, you know, truck this thing out.
Now we gotta stay in line because now it's 7, 8 o'clock. Now there's other people really coming up to GameStop, and they're figuring out, like, some people, you know, we're smart enough and we're like, okay, how many PlayStations are they gonna have?
And they had the sign on the door too.
They had the sign on the door, and they're like, okay, so ain't no point in me waiting in line. But people are coming up to GameStop realizing that they're too late. You know, all the spots are taken. All 10 PlayStations at this point are taken. But now it's like everybody's in line, like, yep, I'm second in line, I'm, you know, third in line. I like all this, you know, because they're going down like 1, 2, 3. Oh,
but then they stopped caring. But then honestly, they kind of stopped caring.
At 10 o'clock, yeah, like around 9, 10 o'clock, the people
it was around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 and 10, yeah, people started showing up. They're like, well, we don't care. We're still going to wait in line because, I mean, we don't really know. What if, you know, they open up GameStop and GameStop all of a sudden, oh, we got 10 extra, you know? You never know, though. You never know.
With a console release, no, that's not happening.
At the same time, if you're like number 11, imagine if just something happens to somebody in the first 10,
like
you know?
Their debit card doesn't work.
Yeah, like, you know, or something like crazy like that. Oh, like if somebody passes out, they gotta go to the hospital. Now they're, you know, their spot's taken, you know?
Correct.
So I could understand why there was maybe a couple of people be after the 10, but
after 13, no.
But yeah,
it was like 40 people out there.
The struggle was real. The last hour, I'm not kidding you, the sun was beaming. The sun ended up shining down directly where we were in line. Everybody in line was sweaty.
We were creeping, like, you know, like you got the sunlight. I was like, babe, come over here. We were exhausted, and luckily the GameStop was next to Target and like a Starbucks, so everybody was like running to the Target, getting something to drink, running to the Target, use the restroom, running. She come back with breakfast.
I come back with I go to the restroom at Target, come back. Yeah, I got some Starbucks, I got some drinks.
I know people was hating.
We had our spot secured, so we were good. We were at breakfast, but now we're just, you know, damn, time just flying by, and then finally the manager pulled up.
Yeah, but like the cool thing about that is that we were waiting outside for so long that we were there whenever they closed. So the manager is the one that actually closed the store. So she seen, at that time it was only 4 people out there. So when the manager closed the store, she knew what was actually out there. So she knew who to look for in the morning, and sure enough, we were still there. Yeah, so if anything happened, she knew who the first 4 people in line was. Yeah. So when she showed up, she was kind of happy because she already knew that the one guy wasn't moving because he had been there since 2:30. Yeah. You know what I mean? But whenever she got there, she opened up the store and then she came out and gave us our tickets.
Yep, so and everybody like, oh, the manager pulled it up. Oh, she pulled it up. It's like 20 minutes till 12 because the GameStop opens at 12 then. She opens it up, 12 o'clock. Or a little bit before that, I think she passed out the tickets. Yeah, maybe like less than 10 minutes, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes till 12.
Before they opened up.
Yeah, she comes out and she hands us the slip. And it's a slip with the sale and then also our ticket. All right, so the lady comes out like 10 minutes before 12. She hands us this paper which has pretty much the PlayStation 5, the digital edition, all the all the extra accessories you can get, all the games available for pre-order. It also shows you like your trade offers.
Yeah.
So you get this little paper where it has all the prices and everything, and then a little ticket where it'll say like number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever. So I got number 3. Kevin was my number 2. And so we got our tickets, and then she's like, all right, I'll be back at 12. I'm like, what? So we stay here with our tickets. We're like, oh, let's not lose the ticket, you know, because if we lose the ticket, you know. So we were in line until 12. Then 12 comes, she opens up the doors, we go in, and we, pay.
But before that happened, she actually told everybody, like, she gave out the slips, and then she told everybody, like, there ain't no more PlayStations. And everybody was like,
behind line. I swear there was probably like 20 people after the 10 people.
No, it was like 30 people.
It was like 30. It was probably like 30 people.
It got deep.
Like the line was extremely long. People were like walking by like, what are you guys waiting for? And we're like, the PlayStation, but there's only 10. Like, I don't know why they waiting all the way over there. But.
And I felt disrespected a couple of times because there was people coming at 11:30 with their chairs, thinking that they was finna secure them a PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, what? Like what? We've been out here since 6:30.
From the day before.
Yes. How do you think you about to come out here at 11:30 to get your chair? Some people didn't show up till like 11:55.
Yeah.
Like.
And they pulled up with McDonald's, their little chair. They thought they was gonna sit and wait in line. I'm like, oh no. You thought you was gonna get the PlayStation? Pulling up 11:55, 5 minutes before they open.
And you got breakfast before you came.
I'm like,
it's just like, damn, you really didn't want no PlayStation.
Yeah. I think the last person that pulled up to the line was probably at what? What'd you say? Like
it was like 11:55, like right before the store.
No, I'm saying like the 10th person in line pulled up like at 4 a.m. or like 5?
No. So they pulled up around like an hour after we got in the car. So around 5:50, that was when the last slot.
The last slot was taken was probably like at 5 a.m. So.
And I don't know why they end up staying if they knew that it was only 10 consoles. So after 13, I'm out. Like, I'm sorry. I know I ain't get no console.
Yeah.
Like, I already know. So we was able to lock down 2, and they only had the PS5 edition with the actual disc drive. So that's the one that we got, and we're actually gonna be giving one away. So we was talking about this in the line.
We got 2, and this was not planned at all.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna stay.
You were gonna get one.
I didn't tell him what I was gonna do.
You were gonna get one, and then you ended up getting a spot for me because you realized, you know what, you might as well get one.
So what was gonna happen? I didn't tell him what I was gonna do. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna pay somebody to actually wait in line for me. I was gonna pay 2 people. It was a subscriber, but the person flaked on me. But before they flaked on me, I was like, all right, all you gotta do is sit in line from 9 to 12, right? And then they was like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? They probably ain't gonna get out there till like a little bit after 9. I was like, let me go out there early, which was around 6:30, and I'll wait out there, lock down my spot, and I'll just have them take it whenever
early in the morning.
Yeah, I'll just have them take it whenever they get there. But they end up flaking on me, and then that's when I end up having to actually stay because I brought my chair. Well,
it was unexpected that you were gonna stay. Yeah, but anyways. I end up like, Kevin's like, all right, I'm gonna save you a spot too. I'm like, what? I was like, are you sure? And I mean, yep. And I was able to get in line, lock in the spot and get a PlayStation.
Yeah, so we got that one.
I was in line, and honestly, I'm not a gamer. Like, I don't play games or anything like that. So a PS5 to me was nothing. I'm like, okay, whatever, And the way I would see other people be like, dang, I'm just like, oh shit, like, oh snap, I think I got something good in my hands, because the way other people were like, kind of disappointed or upset that they missed out on the first 10, it was like, oh snap, let me hold on to this spot, So we've decided that because we got an extra one, we are going to be giving it away, and I want you guys to just stay tuned. We'll probably tell the rules later on, but not just that. We didn't get the PlayStation, so we won't get the PlayStations until November 12th.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What we did was we secured a spot for a pre-order. So I got a pre-order, she got a pre-order, and we only had to pay like $50 and then like $5 for each accessory.
Like a down payment, pretty much.
Yeah. I thought we was gonna have to pay for the whole thing, but that's
I thought we were gonna get the actual PlayStation that day.
You see, she ain't got no knowledge of the PS5.
That's how much I really didn't know about what. Like,
yeah, she ain't had no knowledge of PS5. So, but yeah, you guys, I can't wait till it comes out. Like she said, we're gonna be giving one away. We're gonna be announcing the details on how to win it. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. All you have to do is be subscribed, you guys. I can't wait. This is a big giveaway. This is a big,
huge giveaway.
You right, because it's not just worth $500. Yo, it's worth $500. It's worth the experience. You can. There's resales going down right now. But like $1,100. Somebody just paid $2 grand for
I stayed out there for whoever's gonna win this PS5. I stayed out there in line for you. I waited all night. I slept in the car. Like, you guys.
I slept outside. I got bit up by mosquitoes.
I got bit up by mosquitoes.
Yo.
We forgot to tell y'all, there was mosquitoes in line. Then it was at night.
They was trying to get a PS5.
At night, I'm not gonna lie, there was the night roaches that come out. Like, there was roaches on the ground. I was like, oh no.
There was roaches everywhere.
That's probably why Marley was crying, because he was like, I don't want to be out here with
you. Right.
But you guys, we waited in line. It got cold at some point, you know. So we put literally blood, sweat, and tears into waiting for these PS5s. So
it cost us blood. You feel me? We were sweating out there
from the sun.
Yeah, and then it was a couple of tears that were shed too. Like I ain't gonna be honest with you guys.
From yawning.
Yeah, from yawning. All right, for like no lie.
Yeah.
So like you said, you guys, we're gonna be giving a PlayStation 5 away. I can't wait. We don't know when and we don't know how yet. So definitely. Just stay tuned to the channel, you guys. We got a lot more stuff coming.
I am super excited, but yeah, you guys stay tuned. This was our little story we wanted to tell you guys of how we literally camped out, but we got 2 PS5s, and if you are lucky, you could win it.
Yup. So have a good one. Have a good one, you guys.
All right, till next time.
Peace.
Got to let it go.